Hey y'all, it's Sarah with Planner Junkies, and I am just behind. I've been just crazy busy. So I apologize. My planner flipped through. It's Wednesday. I usually do this on Monday, and I do plan with me's, and I do all of these things, and if you're following my foot saga, I had foot surgery January 9th on my left foot and February 20th on my right foot. I've been in PT for 6 weeks. It's making my foot worse. I started going to acupuncture this week. I have 2 acupuncture, 2 PT, and a podiatry appointment this week. Like, all I'm doing is going to the doctor. My son is a competitive fencer. I had to walk like 9,000 steps each day, Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So I'm a mess. So, and I launched a business called Hound Dog Boutique, which is handmade products. So I just have too much going on, and I am falling behind on my videos, and I apologize for that. So today I am going to do kind of a flip through of week 16 and 17. Since I'm halfway through 17, I'll just show you kind of what I did. So I use 3 Hobonichis every single week. I use the Science and Technology Original, kind of just to track what I'm doing in my business, track my goals, what's going on, how they've changed since what I thought they were going to be. I don't know if you've ever heard of like throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. I kind of did that and something stuck. So I had to pivot a little bit this quarter, and that's a good thing. It's a good problem to have. But I still want to keep up with my planner junkies. I really love the planners, and I just got to figure out how to balance it all. I am donating my time to do some Facebook posts for a local fencing club, and I may have to back off of that. So, because I haven't posted hardly anything in like 2 weeks. So that balance of life and health and kids, and it's just a little crazy right now. April's crazy, right? April's always crazy. I just got to remember, like, it's gonna calm down. Sports track is over. Fencing is calming down. Lacrosse is over this weekend, so like the sports kind of things are over. Although I also work with a rescue called Hound Rescue. I am a beagle lover, and if you didn't know already, on TikTok I have a channel that's just Hound Dog Boutique that is about. Is it Hound Dog Boutique? I don't know what the name of it is. That's just about my dogs and my sewing. But I have fostered in the past for Hound Rescue, and they called or they texted and asked if I could take a baby for just a couple of days this week in between. It's a baby and not really what I need right now. I don't need a puppy. I need a fat beagle that like is an old beagle that just lays on the couch. But I'm going to babysit a puppy for a couple of days while he's in between fosters. So that ought to be fun. I will let you know that story next week. Okay, so week 16 and 17 here. Let's close that up so that I can actually... I didn't do a whole lot in here. So I just put the stickers on for week 16, which was this morning. If I'm being honest, I am being honest. Let's see. I am really kind of addicted to sewing. I'm addicted to finding new projects to work on and new things. I signed up for a vendor spot in South Austin, so I'm working to build up my. Worked a lot that day apparently to build up my inventory so that I have some things to put in inventory in my vendor spot. So that's kind of my big goal right now. This was kind of a Q3 goal, which it's just the beginning of Q2. But it kind of just took off. So yeah, I am just kind of documenting in here what I'm working on. Usually I use the monthly pages to document also. You can see where life got really busy about a month ago. Usually I document kind of on what I'm working on so that I can see at a glance. Like I was working on the on my planner stickers and getting my Etsy store set up, which is it's not doing great. The Etsy store is not doing great. My friend is trying to convince me to put my hand-sewn stuff on my on an Etsy store. I'm just not sure I want to do that because the digital and physical stickers aren't doing great on Etsy. It's just so competitive and oversaturated. It's hard. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. Thoughts? Let me know. Okay, so that is the original. And then the Weeks Mega. There's a thing of markers. There's markers all over this table. So I am trying to set things out of the way. Hobonichi Week Mega. I'm still doing a horrible job of using the back pages and not tracking. I was tracking, stopped tracking. Haven't tracked at all. It is the 22nd. I haven't tracked at all in April. Okay, so I did make stickers. I did make my own stickers for Easter. I made them a while back, though. That's why I was able to use them. My health and home. I have started to even miss my Wordle of the day. Like, I keep getting busy and forgetting to come back to it. So that kind of sucks. And I had soda every day. I've been really tired. I think that physical therapy is causing inflammation constantly in my feet. And I think that is keeping me tired, right? Like my body is not getting a chance to kind of like rest. So that's why I actually canceled my PT for tomorrow, and I'm going to just take a week off of PT. So my weather, which it was really windy last week, so I just had to draw it in. You can see 6s. I've been in 6s for a while. There was a 4. Where I was at 7s for a while in March before things got crazy. I got tired, which could be I got tired and then I'm overwhelmed also. So this just helps me kind of keep track of like, yeah, my thyroid is off and I'm having some, low energy days. I had that facial last week. I don't know if I told you guys about that. I had a facial last week. I hadn't had a facial in a long time. And I ended up with a spot under my eye, like a dry patch under my eye, because of course I was allergic to it. So this is week 17. I did not have time to create my own stickers this week, so I went back to some of my the Coffee Monster Co. stickers. What are these? I tried to keep them large Sunday morning doodles, just a little sheet. And so, yeah, that's the one that I used on this week. Super cute. Eating breakfast. I thought they were cute. And then I just used my, this is actually yellow. This is the yellow one, but it comes out orange. I don't know why. My Tombow comes out orange. So, yeah, I got doctor. I think I'm going to cancel PT. I already canceled that one, so I need to take that sticker off and just kind of rest for a couple of days. Okay, week 17 in my Hobonichi weeks. I'm still tracking my sleep, which took a dive this weekend. We were during the fencing tournament, but then I passed out when I got home. I need to get to the end of the month here so that I can fill out the picture a day, which I love to do. The picture a day. So cute. And then tracking my steps and my weight. which has gone down a little bit. So I got on the scale this morning and, yeah, I need to track that. My steps were kind of crazy this weekend. So yeah, but I love Coffee Monster Co. Just so cute. My pen died though. Okay, and then my Hobonichi cousin. Hobonichi cousin, I just use to kind of track what's going on, kids and life. What I need to keep track of, what I'm watching, what I'm reading. Maddie is reading To Kill a Mockingbird, so I'm reading that with her, so she has someone to discuss it with, because it's not it is a school book, but it's not a class book, so she's just supposed to be reading it and doing a project on it. And then I started Will Trent. There's a book series. He's not quite in it yet, but this is the precursor. Blindsided was the first book, which I completely listened to the entire book last week. Well, I drove to Houston and back, so I had extra time for listening. And then I didn't create stickers, so I just kind of shoved some stickers on here. And then same thing, Coffee Monster Co. I don't know. Here they are. These stickers here, which no, that's not it. Quick Book Nap. That's the second one. There we go. The main one I used was Large Classic Lit Doodles. And then a Quick Book Nap. I only used one of those, but I like the book ones because I do read a lot. So those were the ones that I used for my weekly. Monthly, I did all of those a while back. And then the daily ones here. What week are we on? This one? Yeah. I think I did get a little behind, and these are from the washi tape shop. Yeah. Washi tape shop. I was like, I need to kind of start using some of my other stickers. And then I went back to these. These are already cut out. So that's why I used these quite a bit this week. Then these are already cut out. Those were not already cut out. So, but I did and these were already cut out as well, for this week. And I haven't, today's Wednesday, so I got to get this done. But I had used this page prior, and these were pretty much already cut out. So I just needed like things that I could get to quickly this week. I didn't have a ton of time to do all of this, so I am looking for things that make it a little bit easier. I do keep my little ruler, which I use constantly, and I think this pen is working still. Yeah, my pen, and the kids stole my pen, so I guess I need to order some more. So that is where I am. Life is crazy, but I'm still trying to keep up with my planner and work on that. I really try to set aside some time, like while the kids are getting ready in the morning, I work on my planners while the kids are eating breakfast and, doing all those things. They're teenagers. They're not going to talk to me anyway. So, yeah, I try to make sure that I get this done right off the bat, and then I will either fill it out at the end of the day, or if I'm sitting down, which I'm not usually sitting down, or that next morning I will fill out the page from the previous day. So that is where we are. Week 16 and 17 are just busy. I do have I have one kid that's going out of town, but again, I'm getting that puppy this weekend, so trading off. But I've got a couple of days to kind of work. I need to get to South Austin and look at my shop and kind of get that set up too. I did start a new book this week. Still reading To Kill a Mockingbird because it kind of slowed down. I want to stick with her. When the Sky Fell on Splendor. I just kind of started it. It was on Libby. If you don't know Libby, it is, you can get Audible books and digital books for free. You can borrow them if you have a library card. You just hook up your library card. If you don't have a library card, there are places you can get free library cards, like the Houston Library. I think there's some in Florida that you can get, but you can get a Houston Library card. Also, like, I don't live in the Austin City limits, so I was able to, for like $22, I think, I was able to get a digital library card for Austin so that I can borrow audiobooks to listen to, but they do have digital books too if you like to read. So that's an easy way to get lots of books, especially if you're like me and have a goal. Where's my goals page? Goals page. Have a goal of 100 books in a year. That would be super expensive if I wasn't getting a lot of them for free. I got to get back. I haven't worked on this in a couple of days. Oh, probably in a week or two. I haven't been going to yoga either. I've got to get back to yoga. I've been going like once a week. And then Q2, I am working on building inventory. Working so hard on building inventory. Okay. I hope that your April is calmer than my April. And if it's not, I hope May is very calm for you and me. And that you can keep up with your planners. I haven't forgotten those that asked me to make a video about stickers. I will get to it. It's probably not going to be in April though. So I will see you soon. Hope you have a great week 17.